look so close.
Hey, it's Meika AKA Taji after dark.
Okay, it's Kia, just regular.
And this is Mel, aka Demiti. And welcome to the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, bitch. Okay, where the
Okay.
glasses at? Where the glasses?
Yes,
Let's
and
post
glasses.
Episode 38, because we is definitely like going strong with these episodes.
Clean.
Okay, clean.
Mhm.
And I'm having some, this is some strong red wine, I must say. I'm definitely might be a little tipsy, but by the Black Girl
Oh.
Magic.
Yes.
You know, I always like to pick me up a new wine that I didn't try or something when I'm in a different state. So shout out to Maryland. I did get that while I was there. So I'm gonna have a little Black Girl Magic because I'm feeling real magical and black.
Okay,
So,
magical.
yeah. What y'all
Ah.
have?
I got some Moscato with some fruit in it.
Okay.
And what you
And
got, Kim?
I have a splash of vodka and some mango juice, something mango.
Okay, you cute tonight, girl. We got wine. She went to vodka. Okay, cool.
Okay, just a splash because I'm out of leftovers. You know, I be having leftovers. I'm out. All the leftovers is gone.
Okay.
Yes,
All right, fine. So, how was the weekend? You girls care to share?
Yes.
What?
Oh, this weekend it just passed. I worked. Did I
Mm.
do? What else did I do? I always forget, but I worked. I know I
Yeah,
did
you
something
did.
else though, but I worked. I definitely worked.
Yeah, you did.
I was very
You
busy.
worked then too, right? Here this weekend you worked, right?
Girl. So, yes and no. So, my weekend before last was everything because my lovely ladies.
Oh, but we're not talking about that right now.
No, we can't talk about that yet. Okay.
Yes, you said this weekend, so
I
this
did.
weekend. Okay.
Well, I meant the weekend. Okay, so that's fine. But my 2 weekends in a row were perfect.
She
But
still
this
had to get it in there.
weekend, yes, I'm trying to throw that in there, my activities. But this weekend, I need to be more specific. This weekend was Erica's birthday. Her birthday was yesterday, and we went.
Shout out to Erica.
Yes, shout out to Erica. Friday we went and got our nails and feet done, and then Saturday, we hung out, went to the mall, and then went to Wakanda, to a lounge at Wakanda. And it was nice. The Vibe band was playing, and we was in the VIP section. Okay.
You know something happened that night?
No.
Somebody like held somebody at gunpoint outside or hijacked them or something. Yeah.
Oh no, it was too many. Oh, it was a whole bunch of police out there.
Well, it
even
was like
before.
300 block of Old Washington Road, and I know that place is on Old Washington Road when y'all went out. So I don't know if that's the address, if it's 300, but it was over there. But they said at a club or a bar or something.
Oh, that might have been it because there was a whole bunch of people there. But yeah, and Sunday went to work. So yeah, I'm here.
Well, my weekend, Auntie Dottie came and she just been annoying. Like she been tearing it up. She is annoying.
But you said you missed her.
I mean, I ain't missed her, but I was wondering, like, you know, I ain't seen her. Where she at? But Shorty came through. So she took me down. So all I did this weekend, honestly, is sleep. Like I slept. I got up and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this X, Y, and Z. But my little sciatica's acting up in the hip.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I slept all weekend. I had drugs and sleep.
God.
Like
I wanted to sleep.
I had to. It took me down. Like my body was like, girl, you moving. And I needed to power down because the weekend before was so like filled with everything. I couldn't rest. I couldn't anything. But you know, just to recap, I guess I should just want to share with you guys. This is why I didn't want Kid to talk because
sorry.
Trying to do something on the mic. So this was
sorry.
A recap. Shout out to them candy apples right there, Kid. There's the information you need.
Thank you, because I was looking for that. And I still don't have it. So I need that information.
Taji punch, we had wine, we had food. Shout out to Mexi Soul. Good
Yes,
eat.
that food was delicious.
It
Eat.
sure
Yes.
was. And then we did candle making and sexy clothes and snacks and
Yes.
decorations, and she
And stole
loved
my
every
pick.
bit of it.
Okay.
Then we were photo
Yes.
shoot ready, of
Oh, we was
course.
cute.
Oh, wasn't we? And Jamaica face. Yes, as we were prepping, and then some photos from the shoot. So,
Oh.
we had a very good, fun, festive
Yes.
weekend. And
Yes,
this
that's
is
why I was
why
supposed to be quiet. I'm
I
sorry.
slept like all
I wish
this
I could.
weekend.
I couldn't. And I had the busiest. I had 2 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. I ain't getting no rest. And
Gee.
I was in the same situation as you.
Mm.
Oh,
So I
wow.
was
Okay.
tore up.
Oh,
Mm.
I was tore
jeez.
up, but
Oh, I feel bad
still I
because you had to
rise.
keep moving. I couldn't, yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, and down and out.
Not
So,
and
I
down.
mean, I guess with that, we can move into the
R.E.A.D.
yes. He was
Yes.
yes,
Yeah, on the
Tia.
mic.
You was
Yes, on the
overexcited.
mic.
He was like, huh? Ooh, that was good. That was a good one. And
That was
again,
yes. R.E.A.D. Yes.
yes, we're gonna move into the yes. I can't do
Okay.
it. It makes me laugh, guys.
It's
R
okay. We
E
got
A.
you.
Oh,
Yes.
real entertainment all day. So it's gonna be quick. We're just gonna focus on one era because it's very important. And I seem to be having this discussion with a lot of people. So
Mm.
right now, the pause currently going on
Wow.
with Johnson and Johnson. Let's
Mhm.
talk facts. So we want to give a little info, insight, and I'll ask when I get to a certain point, you ladies' thoughts. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's talk
Okay.
facts. Johnson and Johnson was cleared in the U.S. on February 27th, but the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccine have been used more widely. The J&J vaccine has been administered to nearly 7 million people in the US, which is around 3% of the total immunization given so far.
Y'all
So
hit it
as
on?
of the 13th, they
No. Okay.
actually put it on pause because of the 6 cases of the severe blood clotting. So they're basically telling you, as they do more research about it, find out more about what's causing it. If you're experiencing any of these type of symptoms, seek medical care urgently. So there's a list, severe headaches, backache, shortness of breath, leg swelling, and pretty much that list there. So if you're experiencing any of that, definitely seek medical attention urgent. New Jersey.
Mm.
They're basically saying she had severe type of blood clots linked to the Johnson& Johnson vaccine. According to ABC News, the woman was identified by a health official as a 26-year-old who is overweight. I don't know what her being overweight had to, but I guess they needed to add that part in there. And she is from Pennsylvania. She resides in Pennsylvania, but she was hospitalized in New Jersey. So
Mm.
health officials say so far 6 cases out of the 7 million of the one dose vaccine discovered a rare symptom. So they're definitely looking into it. That's why they have it on pause. There was an update this morning as far as they may possibly be resuming on Friday with the Johnson& Johnson vaccine, but it's going to go out with the warning label. But
Mm.
before we get to there or to that, what are you ladies' thoughts? Because I know Kia, you had it.
Mhm.
And you didn't experience half of these type of symptoms, but like now hearing
Mhm.
this type of stuff, like, is it
Yeah.
concerning? Like, you know, would you, if
Um.
you had to do it again, would you? Like, what's your girl's thoughts?
So, I'm not alarmed. I'm not. I don't feel any type of way. Only one because it was only 6 cases out of the million. The million and something. Um. But I would have done it all over again. I would have still taken the same vaccination. with any foreign thing that goes in anybody's bloodstream, the outcome of that, it can be anything. So I knew that going into, taking the vaccination. But yeah, I don't feel no type of way. Me personally, the only symptoms I had from it was what they told me I might experience, which was the headache and being fatigued, and that was only for like a couple of days, and then I was fine. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm good with it. But I do see, I know you mentioned, why did they mention that the girl was overweight? Because when you're obese or medically overweight, you have more, it's rare, not rare, it's more it's the
Common.
possibility of you developing blood clots are higher than not getting them. So that's
Everybody
probably
is
why.
overweight according to the what you call it. So
Yeah.
that don't
Yeah.
even matter because
Yeah. I mean,
everybody
I
is
agree.
considered overweight.
That's
Because we
true.
not according to the standards that they have, it's like European standards, and
Hmm.
Europeans are very slim. So
Hmm.
all
Mm.
of us is overweight. So I don't even
Yeah.
think why that think that should matter.
Yeah.
But
But yeah.
I don't trust the vaccines because I don't trust no vaccine.
Mhm.
But I just feel like I don't trust it because it's not 100. Like it's not for sure that you're not gonna have COVID, because if that's the case, then why y'all gotta wear masks still? Like why y'all still wearing masks if y'all got the vaccine?
Hmm.
Y'all not gonna give COVID because y'all not supposed to get it. So and then you can't guarantee that. So what's the point if you can't guarantee it? And then like the symptoms that you get after you get the shot are COVID symptoms. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
no, thank you. I'll
Yeah. No,
wait and
thank you.
continue to see and
Yeah.
Like
continue to
I'm
see
baffling. Okay.
until
Yeah.
I'm
That makes sense.
convinced. I'm not convinced
Mhm.
at all.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's
All right.
fair.
So then now brings us to a possible seventh case of a Mississippi guy who suffered a stroke after getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So he suffered the stroke 4 hours after getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, but it's hard to determine if it was the vaccine that caused him to have the stroke. So Brad is a 43-year-old. He had the stroke April 6th, just hours after
Mhm.
receiving the vaccine. He's currently in a hospital in
And he ain't
Louisiana,
overweight.
and
He
he
overweight too, right? Right.
and
According to medicine.
yes, and he's unable to speak, make any noises at all, walk, or do any activities of daily life.
See,
So there's still this one is still unfolding, still unraveling because they're trying to determine if it is related. So if so, he would be the seventh case. But
mm.
it puts a lot out there, and then also it took me into more of a okay, so now let's go look into it if I really wanted to actually get this. So this is from CVS and about the vaccine. So they basically tell you Pfizer and Moderna is being offered right now. Both
Mhm.
vaccines teach your body how to make antibodies to the spike protein unique to the COVID-19 virus. So you are protected against infections. 2 weeks after your last dose, you will be protected against serious illness caused by COVID-19. Vaccine side effects. Minor side effects are normal signs that your body is building protection. Common side effects may include pain at the injection site,
Mhm.
tiredness, headaches, muscle and joint pains, chills, and fevers. The
COVID.
vaccine, the,
It's
vac-
COVID.
the vaccine does not contain the virus, so it cannot give you COVID-19.
It
So this
is giving you
is
COVID because that's all. That's how you feel when you have COVID. You get all of that.
Mhm.
so then I was like, okay, so like if someone read this and then now they're like, okay, so let me see, I'm possibly sold. This becomes the next issue. And I use my state. So I live somewhere in New York, and I'll just say closer to the Bronx. However, everything is fully booked, as you can see, and the things that are available is like Brooklyn, that's far, in Buffalo, New York. That's dumb far. That's upstate. That's like 4 hours away. So it's like, why would I travel to these places to get a
Mhm.
COVID shot? And mind you, you have to get 2 doses. So this is not appetizing and make you want to go and get
Appetizer.
tested. So it's just, it doesn't. So I think that's another thing that's turning people off too. The fact that they can't even be in their own area and get tested and have to travel like dumb far. If that was the case, I could have got it in Maryland if I really wanted to get it. But like I said, I didn't want to deal with them side effects. So now this brings me to what can also be misleading. So these are two questions. They are similar. They're just asked in a different way. But the responses or the answer that you get, that also is another reason where you like, okay, this may push people away from wanting to get the vaccine. So it said, has anyone gotten COVID after being fully vaccinated? Known as breakthrough infection cases in which people test positive for COVID-19 after being fully vaccinated are extremely rare. Public health experts are anxious that these cases not be blown out of proportion and discourage people from getting vaccinated. So then another question was proposed. Same thing. Can you test positive for COVID after getting the vaccine? Even though it's not common, it is possible. Experts call it breakthrough infections after testing positive for COVID-19 after getting the vaccine. So to me, the questions are basically the same, but one is saying it's extremely rare while the other one is telling you it's possible. So that's when I just get Michelle face, because it's like, which one is it? That's another way to, pushing people away. I'm just speaking from my personal, effect in doing the research, and I'm still not sold as of yet. So I feel like letting more people, deal with what it is they're dealing with. So this was the update, which I kind of gave away earlier, but the health officials are saying the green light for the Johnson & Johnson vaccine can be as early as this Friday, but there will be adding warning labels.
So what's the warning label going to say? May cause stroke?
I mean,
because that's what's happening in blood clots.
But I'm assuming
it's the same as birth control pills. If you are a heavy nicotine smoker, I think that has the same like warning, like you can have a stroke and get blood clots. Yeah.
So I don't know what the warning, but all I do know is like I don't want to come out looking like Pink's cupcakes, melted cupcakes,
what?
or like this. So I'm gonna take a little pause on it, still do my research and see what is good for me, just me personally, because I'm not slow, and I think that Johnson & Johnson might be a bit too strong. So I'm gonna turn that on.
It is strong because you only get one shot, right?
You only get one shot, yeah.
But the other one you got to get two. Yeah, that's real strong.
Okay, to the studio. Okay. Yes, indeed. So yeah,
strong.
Yeah.
Give me that Johnson & Johnson. Okay.
Girl, Johnson & Johnson is
Johnson
& Johnson.
Rest in peace, Black Rob.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to Black Rob. We is losing some good ones, but
and people have been dying left and right. Like I know people die every day, but dang, like Scottie Pippen's son just passed away.
That's what that post was. I didn't read it. I thought it was a birthday shout out.
Yeah, no, Scottie Pippen. Yeah, his son. I didn't read the article. I'm tired of reading people dying and craziness. But yes, so yes, and yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, girls. That concludes Read, and back to you.
Studio. You're so stupid. Yes, I love your background and background.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Okay, don't be showing off.
Take your clothes off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I was feeling real Taji after darkish. You know what I mean?
So, you know what? You showing off.
How you doing? Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I'm about to hit you like how Melanie, when you was like, you just staring in my eyes like that.
Yes. Made me feel some type of way. Oh, reading me, like sinking into my soul. Yes. So without further ado, today's topic is age ain't nothing but a number. Okay. Yes. According to the late. Okay. According to the late and great Aaliyah, age ain't nothing but a number. Okay.
R. Kelly wrote that.
Okay. Well, she sung it. Yes.
And you see how he is. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And somewhere he don't want to be, but that's a whole nother story for another day.
Okay.
Yes. So
was funny.
Although age ain't nothing but a number, okay? According to an article by Sunday Edit, there is a dating age rule. Okay. So how you determine the rule is like an equation. So you can see how young is too young to date for your age. So they have you have to add half your age plus 7. So if you are 40, let me see, if you're 40, then half that age is 20. You add 7, which is 27, and that's the age gap that a 40-year-old can date without them being too young or too old. So
From
according to
40
that
to
article, it is
27?
huh?
From 40 to 27?
Yes. So if I'm 40 years old, they're saying by that equation, the youngest I can date is someone who's 27. And you figure that equation by half your age, by half your age. So if I'm 40, then I take half of 40, which is 20, and then I add 7 years to that. So that tells me who I can, at what age I can date someone without it being too awkward, right? So what are y'all thoughts about the age equation?
I think it's stupid because if age ain't nothing but a number, why we doing equations?
Okay. Period.
Stupid. I don't know.
I feel you. And nobody
like
follow that equation.
As long as like these people are of age, like these people are actual adults, then that is their business. You can't control who you fall in love with. But if they is not of age, then that is a problem because they're not of age. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, because I don't know. Like, that's weird. Because like, let's say if I met somebody and you telling me, let's say I am 40 and I can date 27, but I met somebody that was 25 and we vibing. They like got old lady spirit. So
Right.
I'm like, oh, well, I can't date you because you're 25. Like my limit is 27. No.
Right. Like the rule don't make sense. And like Melanie said, if age ain't nothing but a number, what we doing this rule? What's this?
Okay.
Right. What's this math?
Yeah, like,
and don't nobody use no equation to figure it out.
And then it's like, if I'm 40 and I date a 27-year-old, like, what can he do? Like, I'm already experienced. Why would I want that? Like, you're not experienced for me.
Some 40-year-olds are not experienced, where they've gone through life and
they need to be.
There's a lot of women who haven't even had orgasms. So there's women who are not
that don't got nothing to do with them. Though.
But I mean, showing them something new or something like some women are not experienced. So the 27-year-old might have actually had.
But that's sex. So any age can show you that. If you ain't had no, you can meet a 40-year-old even if you ain't having no orgasm and can give you an orgasm. That don't have nothing to do with nothing. I'm talking about experience, like they haven't seen anything. They haven't experienced stuff in life. Like they can't do, like, I've been there and done that. You just now getting your feet wet. No.
You still wet behind the ears, okay?
Yeah, so that means I gotta go back to that and teach you stuff. I don't want to feel like I gotta teach you stuff because then I feel like I'm your mother, and I don't. I'm good.
But then there's some old ladies who they like that young thrill. Y'all be like see that and they be like, I love like the youngness and the spunk and the things he does, like skydiving, and I like to go and do those things. Like they live off that, like they feed off that young, like it helps them live again, like they feel young, I guess.
They could get that with another person their age though.
But they don't get that with a person their age that's 40 that's not trying to skydive. They might find it in someone younger. So some of these old crew, they like their young boys, and I don't know. It's just, and I've watched documentaries on it, and they really do. Like they only go for the young meat, like the young tenderonis.
And then they will say, I've dated someone my age or older, and they just don't do it for me. They're boring, and that's why they date younger. Yeah,
that's a control thing to me. Like there's a void that you're trying to miss, trying to feel like something is missing in your life that you need to fix on your own. I think because like even with, I feel like people that the people that are older that date real young is because they have control issues. They want to be in control. Like they have control issues. And I feel like the young people, like the sugar babies and stuff, they're filling a void. They have either mommy issues or daddy issues that they didn't get the enough, like I wouldn't say enough, but there's some love that they probably feel like they should have got, but they didn't get. And they're getting it from the person that their significant other that's older because they didn't get it from their mother or their father. That's just mine.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I can understand that point. So let me ask you this. Do you all think like what are your thoughts about sugar babies, not sugar babies, but sugar mamas and sugar daddies? Like, do you think one is glorified over the other? Because like I be seeing like a lot of women like our age were like, oh yes, look at him. Yes, I need me a sugar daddy. But as soon as somebody say something about a sugar mama, it's like, why she want to date someone so young? And so do you think like having a sugar daddy is more glorified than having a sugar mama?
Women
Like
always
it's like okay.
Women always hated on, so it don't matter. Even if they single and they dating around, they a hoe. Like they always hated on at the end of the day. So glorify these nuts. Like if she happy with her little young tenderoni, then so be it. Let her be happy because at the end of the day, she don't give a fuck what none of them people is saying. Because guess what? None of them people is paying her bills. She paying her bills and her sugar baby bills. So that's how I feel. Like, mind y'all business. Why is y'all in their business?
Well, we don't need to know their business.
Why? Because I'm always yes. Well, I don't know.
We don't need to know it. So
because I wouldn't be freely saying that. Like, oh, I'm a sugar baby, or I gotta like. Do they freely say that? Like, if let's say we outright and we actually have a friend that is one. Like, you think she freely says it? Like, oh well, I got a sugar daddy. Like, I'm a sugar baby. I don't think they necessarily really like.
I don't know. I don't have any.
I don't think
sugar baby friends.
I don't think I do. Even if I do, they haven't said
know, right?
Don't say it, yeah. So I don't think it's really spoken about. So I mean, I mind my business anyway, girl. That's your business. That's all. I agree. I mean, that's how I feel. But I feel like women always gonna be like they always gonna get hated on.
I don't think one outweighs the other. I don't know. I think that they look at it the same. I mean, I think they're both glorified. I know, like on social media, I've seen them both glorified.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I've seen sugar daddies glorified more. I see them talk about it more than sugar mamas.
Yeah, like I have like when they make those posts and stuff, they do have a. Yeah, but it's I think because the sugar mamas don't really be putting their business out there like that.
They don't,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They the business that pay them. Yes, like
yes, mind the business that pays them.
Unless the dude say something,
right?
Or unless he get out of line because she got to control the issue, and then that's when they get out there like that.
Makes sense. I agree.
So I wouldn't want to have a parent the rest of my life. Like, I mean, not like that, but like be parented, like, like, because I just feel like you don't have to tell me what to do and be on top of my back. Like I wouldn't want to have to live with my parent. That's what I would feel like. Yeah. I'm living with a parent if I have like a sugar daddy.
Because eventually it will come out. Like it was just like, let's just say if I'm 50 years old and I got a little piece, the mother in me is gonna come out. Like, you see these bitches in here?
Exactly.
So I feel you. I feel you.
And that's the thing. You're gonna be like, who is you talking to? Like, and then boom, like
grandmama get checked real quick. Grandma, like, girl.
Exactly. And I don't want to have to deal with that.
All right, yes, run it back, mama. Okay.
Right.
But I mean, okay, so what about as far as like, would y'all approve of your child dating someone twice their age? Because I know we kind of briefly talked about it the last time. Y'all both was like, no. I mean, no, I don't. I don't want my son dating nobody old and X, Y, and Z. But I don't have kids, but I do feel like because of my upbringing and if I was more accepted, growing up, I probably would have shared more. So if I were to have a kid, long as my kid is happy, he's of age or she's of age, I can't control who you fall in love with, because there's people like who I might have dated and my family didn't like, and like, why are you dating this person, or why are you this, or why are you that? But I just feel personally me, because I still want to have that openness with my child, that long as we're adults, everyone's adult in a situation, I'm not going to take you away from who you fall in love with, because you have no control over who you fall in love with. But I know y'all two differ. So, like, what's your thoughts? Because
my thing, okay, so I'm gonna already feel some type of way off the strength that a older woman, like somebody my age, want to date my son. Like, why you want to date my son? Like, not because he's my son, but even if it was, my nephew or my godson, like, what do you want with somebody that age? Like, what is it? But at the same time, like the other side of that coin, like if my son is really feeling this older person and he really fall in love and like
could
whether
potentially
I
be
want him to like whether I want him to be with her or not, and I disagree with the age gap, he gonna do what he want to do if he grown. So I might as well either get on board or figure something else out. Because if Travell is of age and he's dating someone that's my age, what can I really do?
So are you for it or against it? Because you said both.
I'm both. I mean, like I'm more against it, but at the same time, I can't. I need to get on board, because at the end of the day, that's my son, and I want him to be happy. Just because I don't like it, don't mean I won't support him.
So how would it work out if Dion was like, absolutely no, he's not going to date. He's not going to date this old hoe. It is what it is. And, you know what I'm saying? And you're saying, Trey is basically saying, I'm going to do what I want. Like, I'm grown. So it's like, whose side do you go with at this point?
Right. I mean, I take my husband's side. He's my husband, but there is no but. I take my husband's side. That's a toughie. I mean, because he's my husband, I have to take my husband's side, but I'm gonna need for him to understand also. I mean, he's very understanding, but I'm gonna need for him to understand, like, we can't disown our child because he's dating someone twice his age. Like I would probably be the one flipping out, and Dion be telling me, "Chill out, Travell is grown." But if it was the other way around, I mean, he's my husband, so I'd be like, "Okay, my husband," but I would try to get him to understand that there's nothing we can do about it. We're not going to disown. We're not going to disown our child.
Okay.
But that's a toughie. Travell better not get with nobody that's twice his age.
I don't.
Okay.
I just don't. But that would be anything, like the age, or if I just don't like her. Like if I don't like her, I don't like her. But yeah, I'd rather that him not have someone older, because it would make me feel like, well, what is it? What is it what are you looking for from this woman? Because she's older, like and then you say twice the age, like my son is about to be 18. I had him when I was 18. So that means he would be dating a woman my age.
Mm-hmm.
You already got a mother. You don't need another one. So,
okay.
Like, but I wouldn't disown him. I just wouldn't support the relationship. But I wouldn't disown him, and he would know that I just don't support the relationship. But I'm not going to be like disrespectful or anything like that. I'll just, I wouldn't support the relationship, because like, why? What's the problem? Like, why do you need to have someone older? And why does she need someone? Like, why would I date an 18-year-old? That's weird to me.
Yeah,
That's weird to me. That's my son's age. That's weird to me. That's just me though.
That's crazy. Like I know real quick, when my uncle and aunt got married, I think she's 20 years older than he is. If I'm not mistaken, she's much older than he. I think I want to say she turned 50. No, maybe 60. I don't know. But the fact is, she's, I think, not twice his age, but 20 years older than him. And my grandma Nancy did not like that at all. She felt the same way. Like, what does she want? Grandma used some colorful words, but she was
Okay.
like, what she want with my son? She old, but
Yes, grandma.
but it took time. It really did
Yeah.
take time, and it took a long time. But she finally came around and was like, listen, she ain't going nowhere. He ain't letting her go nowhere. They talking about getting married. Let me be on board. So I mean, she eventually got over it, but
I don't think my son would go older anyway, because I think he would feel how I feel. Like, I already got a mom. Like,
mhm.
I don't have time for two women to be telling me what to do. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And I
And
would,
plus,
if had one, I would definitely support them in whatever decision, long as everyone's grown. And our Black excellent is here too, guys. I don't know if you can
Oh,
see.
she is. Well, she can hold on because I told her,
She can,
hold on, girl, because I know you watching her. Hold on. You can hold on for 1
yes,
second. Hold on, girl. Hold on.
hold
Yes, hold on, girl. You gotta hold on, boo. Thank you for being on time.
on.
Yes. Yes. Let me let her know. Give us a second. But do we have anybody else wanna have something? They have something to say or ask?
um,
Oh, go ahead, Meaty. I'm sorry.
um, so, I mean, I guess I already said the pros and cons of, of dating. Like, yeah, I said my pros
You
and cons.
did. Okay,
Okay.
so my would be older people are stuck in their ways, sometimes making it hard to introduce change to your relationship. And a pro can be you learn a lot from dating a mature older person sometimes. There's a lesson there.
Mm.
So that would be like my pros and cons
Okay.
of
I
dating an
agree. I
older.
mean, yeah. Pros and cons. I mean, you'll learn more, maybe. You experience more, maybe. As a pro, a con, having to deal with the fact that you dating somebody that's your father or mother's age, so you might get that feeling like they acting like your mother or father. Like that's it. Like don't nobody want to be in a relationship like that. So
And that's just gross to me because, ew, if we
That just
screwing,
sounds
ew,
like
ugh.
molesting. Like
Yes,
I
molesting.
don't mean to say that, but
it
yeah,
does.
kind of a little molesting.
Maybe
Go
that's
ahead.
why I have
The
the
thought like that,
position I
yeah,
had.
the
Yeah, I
difference
don't.
because you're
Mm-mm.
thinking more like, yeah, I can see that. But then
Mhm.
when I see it with complete strangers, like literally watching a show, Taboo, where they're opposites, they're total opposites. But it's like they go. And it's like you hear their stories and everything, and people disapprove of them, and even some been disowned and everything like that. But it's like, I don't know, like they get it. But I guess because I don't know them, but knowing someone in my family, I guess it would be like, yeah, that's a little incesty. Like, why are you with this old hoe? Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? What's going on, boo? But like I said, my kid is like, Ma, I love this old hoe. Like, I'm in love with her. I've never felt this way about anybody. Like, I love you, son or daughter, and I support you. And long as this lady is treating you right, because I don't want to have to put my foot up in her ass. Period. Because
Okay.
I will. A old hoe can get it too.
I think I think your attitude would change when you have a child.
Mm.
I
I think
don't,
so.
because I because of what I've been through. That's why I feel like if I was more accepted with my parents, it probably would have wore a whole different, like me being more open to things. Now that I am older and pushing myself to be more open with things and not get angry so fast, it's like showing me a totally different light, and it's also showing me people true colors, which I kind of like look over and kind of want to ignore the red flags until you just can't ignore them. But I want to support, and in this day and age in my life, I want to support what's important to me. Like y'all, I want to, like, anything y'all do. Like if you do something I might not agree with, I'm still going to support you because I love you. Like you, I want
Mm.
the best for you and for you. So
That's
that's
the
just
topic
how I
for another
feel.
show. Cause some shit I just can't support. Sorry, I still love you though, but I can't support certain things. So,
That's that Jamaican
fair.
dude. That's what I'm saying. They be like, pouring them on down. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'm Jamaicans, yo. But
Right.
yeah, that's it for me. That's all I had. Pros and cons. Yeah. Pros and
Okay.
cons.
So before I was going to show some pictures, but since our Black Excellence guest is here, I'm just going to talk about a few celebrities who have married not so much twice their age, but it's a nice hefty little gap in between their ages. So Mary-Kate Olsen,
Oh, you
she
not showing
married,
it?
huh?
You not showing it?
No, because I
Oh,
I know it's going to take time for me to share the screen and everything. So I
okay,
just
girl, okay, girl.
yes. So Mary-Kate Olsen married Oliver Sarkozy, and they are 17 years apart in age. He is 50 and she's 30.
Let's,
What's going on?
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what he looks like.
Oh yeah, he's old. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that doesn't help. But he's
Oh
old. I
yeah,
don't want
because it's
to.
like it might not look molesty. What you call it?
No, it looks
Yes,
bad.
it's a molesty,
It
yes.
looks bad. It looks
Molesty.
bad.
It looks molesty.
It looks like bad. All right, so
But
let
she
me
look
see.
old
Hold
too,
on.
though.
Let
But
me
she look
see.
old.
Let
She
me
old looking,
see.
so they might match because them twins look old.
All right, hold on.
In the face.
You disrespectful. You so
They
disrespectful.
do look old.
So
Okay.
let me go to them. Hold on.
Right, because I need to see what's going on.
Yeah, I can't tell. Like, does it look molesty? Oh,
Molesty?
one of them just did though.
Yes.
But and then see,
Yes.
even with these, oh yeah, see, he looked like he her father.
Yes.
That looks weird to me. I don't know. That's just weird to me.
Yeah. It looks
She looks old.
But she do look
interesting.
older.
She do look old to
She
me.
do.
So it don't look as molesty to me, like how it looks to you. Because she look old in the face.
In the face.
But ain't
Yes.
she younger than us?
She's
Oh yeah,
33.
33.
Yeah. She's
Wow.
33.
Wow, girl. Okay.
Yeah, 33. So I know this actress because she plays in everything that I've seen, but I didn't know
Oh, American Horror Story.
yes.
She
So
lesbian? That's her girlfriend? What is this?
that is
That look
her
like her grandma.
person. Yes, but they're 31 years apart. Like,
Don't that look like her grandma?
This her
That
wife?
could be her grandma.
Who is this? This her wife?
so I don't think they're married. They're in a relationship from what this reads.
They together.
Wow.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
together.
well,
They're
she's
a couple.
41 and she's 72.
72.
Wow.
That's 31 years.
that's
Girl.
30. Yeah, yeah.
31 years.
That could be her grandma.
Yes, or her mother. I mean, somebody.
I
But I hate, and I mean,
don't know
whatever.
that one a good one to give me because they not giving me molesty. I'm just
That
I feel
looks
I
like
like
don't know
her.
what is
It
given.
does
I'm
look
a
molesty.
confused.
caregiver. I guess
She
a
don't look
caregiver.
like she could be her grandma or her mother.
Her mother, yes. I would
giving
say
That's
her mother.
molesty.
Yeah, that's molesting.
That don't
So
look
I'm gonna
molesting.
go to Eddie Murphy. So Eddie Murphy and his like 20,000th wife and shaving no
Black
shade.
don't crack.
Okay, so
Black,
they're
so
17 years apart.
Well, see, I'm
And
pretty
they
sure he
have
got
a
control issues.
daughter and son.
I got what
Yes,
issue?
they got all them kids.
I'm pretty sure he got control issues. He's a very wealthy celebrity. He's a man of power. So I'm pretty sure he has
But they
control
not giving
issues.
me molesty because Black.
No, they're
don't.
not giving me molesty at all. Not at all.
They're not giving me that because he doesn't look old, but
Black don't
still.
crack. Still,
That's
don't
true.
crack.
And then last but not least, let me go to
All these people molesty.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. They are 12 years apart. In
He's the
age.
father figure. He's everything her father wasn't.
That makes sense to me. I get that. So of course we know they started secretly dating, whatever, when she was, what was it, when they was doing a Crazy in Love video, they was dating?
That's why it was secretly.
Yes, and sacred. Yes, sacred secret. A sacred secret. Yes. But yeah, so yeah,
Okay.
I thought that was interesting because like y'all said, some of these look very,
Mama.
very mama. Yes, very mama. Mama boonie.
Hello, my
Mama
lusty.
boonie mama.
Yeah.
But the rest of some of them
Okay.
don't look bad, like Eddie Murphy and his wife or wife, yeah, fiance. They don't look, they don't look
I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna judge, but I just don't. I'm good.
okay. And that's fair. That's fair.
Whatever works for
So
you is what works for you. But it's just, I just think it's weird.
okay, Mika. Mika is giving. Mika is giving something.
Taji after dark right now. Like, how
Okay.
you doing? Hello. Mark to the mic.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
How
over
you
here
doing?
looking like somebody's all my life I had to fight, but it's okay.
Oh, I'm dressed down today. It's just.
What, madam?
Okay, so yeah, so that was our topic for the evening. Um if y'all dating like this, then do y'all, but that's I don't know for me until I'm in that situation because I just don't know. Being a mom, being who I am, I don't know. I don't know. But no judgment, no judgment. But
Alright.
without further ado,
Without further ado, what?
I'm sorry, I had to
You ain't-
spit. My throat was dry.
You gotta bring the
okay,
guests in.
Yes, Mika has to bring the guest in.
And who are we bringing in today?
Yes, we bringing in the treats lady. Yes. Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Hello.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
friend.
Hi.
Hi,
Yes. We have with us Infuzed Desserts.
Hello, I'm Shan. I'm founder of Infuzionz Dessertz.
Hello.
friend.
Hi,
Welcome.
girl.
Nice to meet you. Yes, girl.
Yes.
Too.
So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for taking the time out today to share your business and all the yummy things that you provide, girl.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So what's going to happen is we have a slide presentation for you, and we're just going to go over the slide, and you could tell us about your desserts, about your business, and then we'll have some questions towards the end. So without further ado, yes. Yes. Oh, yes, this is new. So listen, this is new because this wasn't on here when we bought them cupcakes for the
It
birthday.
wasn't. It wasn't. So I wanted to get into making various desserts. Up to now, I've been pretty much focusing on cakes and cupcakes. So just kind of broadening my portfolio, and I wanted to start with stuffed cookies because it just looks amazing. And so when I'm looking for flavors to try out, I just want something that's going to make somebody go, wait, it's what? And like with these, just something about peanut butter and jelly cookies just sounded right.
Yes.
Ooh,
I
it's
like
so
peanut butter and
milk.
jelly. Yes. And peanut butter and jelly.
And
Yes.
of course, if you have peanut butter, you definitely have to shout out the s'mores because s'mores is just a classic. And, just breaking apart that cookie, seeing that marshmallow all gooey, everything.
Okay.
Yes. Breaking apart that cookie. Okay.
Okay. Yes. With all the ooey gooey.
Oh, there go my
Oh, yes.
They
I
are
see.
yummy. Thank you so much.
So on the left, you guys can actually speak to those.
Yes.
Good.
And
Like
I
said,
will.
definitely specialize in the cupcakes, whether it's like on the right, just a fruit-based cupcake, or on the left, a custom topper. Those are handmade roses, handmade, little flat toppers. Everything can be customized, whatever idea, theme, you let me know, I'll figure it out.
Yes.
And they
Them
were
those
delicious.
some pew pew cupcakes. Yes. They were delicious, honey.
They
Honey.
really were. Thank you
Honey.
so much for that. I was the
You're
birthday girl.
welcome.
Thank you
Yes,
so
that was the birthday
Okay, all
girl.
right.
So it worked out perfectly, but them cupcakes was the bomb.
Thank
The
you.
What
bomb.
about
Her
the
cupcakes are the
margarita?
bomb.
Are they really infused with margarita?
They're infused with the margarita ones are usually infused with Patron. Yes.
Okay.
And they are good because I had her make some cupcakes for Dion and honey.
Oh, it was those ones?
No, Dion, so Dion's old. He's old people. He's old people. He wanted carrot cake.
Carrot
I'm
cake
like,
is
who get carrot
bomb.
cake cupcakes? That's old. That's for old people.
Right.
But
good.
I like carrot cake, but I'm not. I mean, carrot cake.
I'm
I
a
wouldn't say
fan of it all. So this order was actually for a baby shower. And she of course wanted the little dragon egg theme. And I am a huge fan of dragons. I have like 3 dragon tattoos. So
This was right up your alley.
You said what?
I said this was right up your alley.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. This is right up my alley. I think that egg, I made over 100 individual scales for that thing.
Oh wow!
But it was definitely a labor of love. I love dragons, so I was really excited about how that came out.
Oh yes.
How long does that take? How long does something like that take?
I think it took me like about 2.5 to 3 hours to decorate that cake.
Wow. It's gorgeous though.
Yeah, the details are beautiful.
That one eye.
Yes, the details are amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. So you make Smashables. That's all we saw for Valentine's Day, and yes. So
so the Smashable hearts are definitely a limited edition thing I did for Valentine's Day. I'm so chocolate drained after the hot chocolate bombs and the Smashable hearts. The Christmas and Valentine's Day rush was crazy, but yes, I do the Smashable hearts, the hot chocolate bombs, all the little chocolate things.
Okay.
Such as that chocolate shoe on top of that Coach cake, actually.
Oh, that's it. The shoe is chocolate too?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Everything on that cake is edible.
Okay. Look good too. Okay.
It does. I just want the shoe.
Okay. Yes. And the Dr. Martin Luther King cake. That was nice.
About.
Oh, there's the Smashables.
Oh, those are nipples. I didn't even see the booty. I was like, what is that an areola?
Okay, busted. Okay.
Yes.
And then your collaboration.
Yes.
Well, recently I teamed up with King Chef. We're doing a lot of big things with that team up. We're actually headed out to LA to do a pop-up on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
We'll be out there for a week. We just came out back from a pop-up in Houston. What was that, 2 weeks ago? And then we have a community service project that's coming up as soon as we get back from LA, actually. We are working with, Sasha Bruce Youth Work and Carpenter Shelter. So once a month, we'll be going out to Sasha Bruce and feeding the kids there. And then every other month, we will be going out to Carpenter Shelter and feeding the families there. So.
Nice. Nice. Definitely important to give back.
Definitely. Most certainly. We're really excited to, especially to work with the youth shelter because, just trying to show them different avenues that they can go through, and skills that they can teach themselves, regardless of their background or whatever, so that they can build a life for themselves, regardless of their situations. So definitely excited to get in there and start working with them.
Awesome. Yes. So for our viewers, once they see all of your yummy treats, how can they, besides the information that we have on here, is there like a best way to reach you or any of these platforms they can reach you on?
The best way to reach me is by DMing me either on Instagram or Facebook. That's the quickest way to respond to me. Give me about 24 hours to respond. Usually I'm in the middle of baking or something, and I'll get to the messages in the morning. But yeah, that's the best way to reach me.
That's
Them candy apples look good too.
yeah.
Okay, they do. They look delightful. So, how far in advance does someone have to book for your services?
So it depends. Some months I end up booking up a month in advance. Some months I have a little bit of leeway, or even in some months where I'm booked, if it's like a quick little cupcake order, I can squeeze it in. So typically I ask for about a week in advance, especially if it's within that week, so that I can move things around if need be.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Awesome. And what areas do you serve?
So I'm located in Upper Marlboro. So I service pretty much North Virginia, like Alexandria over there, DC, Baltimore. I do provide delivery, but there's a delivery fee. It's $2 per mile from my location to wherever I'm delivering to. So yeah.
Awesome. Did you ladies have any questions at all for Miss Dunlap?
I think all my questions were asked.
Okay.
Presentation.
Yeah.
And you pretty much customize anything. And thank you again for my Guns N' Roses cupcakes, because they were. You see my
You're
roses.
welcome. I do. It's like they were perfect.
They
They
were.
were.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Even the fondant was good, and I don't eat fondant.
That's a plus.
Oh
Not
yeah.
many people like
Well, see, I do eat it though. Well, I don't. Yes.
And I'm with Kay. I don't eat, like, I can eat, like,
A
if
little
it's
bit
good,
of it.
I'll eat it. But after a while, I'm like, I get tired of it. But no, I ate that whole cupcake. That's what that like, it was good. Like, it was really good. I was like, okay.
It was moist. Because you know how cupcakes be all dry after the day. The next day be kind of like, it don't be cutting your gums. Like,
no, they were still moist. Four of them made it back here to New York. And I let the family have them, and they tore them cupcakes up. They was like, "Oh, you should have brought back more." I was like, "No." They made it back here to New York, and they ate them, so they were
Yes, that was delicious and delish. So we want to say thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for taking out the time, because we know you're busy with your orders.
Thank you for inviting me
and share your business. We will definitely have your information on our podcast when we air. So our viewers can give you a buzzaroo.
Yeah.
I better book her, because she booked fast. Y'all see that? Okay.
Okay. Yes, and get your busted wide open. Get your busted wide open. Yeah.
No
All
problem.
right, honey. Well, thank you so
love.
much.
Thank you for coming on. Yeah. Enjoy the evening.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. She made me hungry for some stuff.
Sweet.
I'm hot in here. So today I'm not eating meat, but I almost slipped up. So our job is Earth Week. So they doing all these different things this week. And today was Meatless Monday. So they're like, pick a day out the week and have no meat. So I picked today since it was Meatless Monday. And so far, so good. But even I was about to slip up because Gracie made chicken. And I was like, I ain't gonna eat this. I'm gonna go get a slice of pizza. So I went to go get a slice of pizza, thinking I'm gonna get the veggie one with all the veggies on it. There's none there. They got buffalo chicken, crispy chicken, grilled chicken. I'm like, come on.
That was
I was about to get one of them. I was like, oh, that buffalo chicken look good. And I was about to get it, but I was like, y'all got cheese pizza? And it was like, yeah, we got cheese. I was like, all right, just give me that. So I'm gonna bust that down when we get off.
Ain't no meatless for me, because I'm the meaty.
Okay, I was getting ready. I was getting ready to say, how can you have no meat and then the meaty is here?
Okay.
Yes.
Really meatless for me.
That's when that happens, when you stay away from doing something. That's when it comes up in your face, like, here I am. You sure you don't want this? No.
It hit the end here.
Right. Like, I can't have you. Yes. Yes,
But
I
yeah, I'm
can't
sorry. I had to
imagine.
share that real quick. My bad. We be talking about
No,
the
it's
meat.
okay. Because you out here giving me sexy, like showing
The
all
dog.
this and yeah.
Where
After,
you going after this?
Okay.
to my bed.
With who?
Okay.
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 That's the question.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay.
That's the question.
Okay. Yeah. All
Ooh.
right.
Go
Well,
to
let's
bed with
get into this no
myself.
judge zone. And
Okay.
I'm mad that I had my phone. Oh, okay, it's still good. All right. So because I had it like zoomed in so I could read it. Okay, so it says, so my little brother who is 23 years old is dating a woman who is 47, and our mom is about to lose her shit. Being his older brother, I just want him to be happy, but I can kind of see why our mom is pissed. Just the other day, I spoke to my brother and he said that he is thinking about asking her to marry him. Again, I want him to be happy, but this nigga about to put our mom in an early grave if she finds out.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, the woman that he is with is cool and we get along, but I think because of her age, our mom is really not trying to give her a chance. At the end of the day, my brother is grown and he is going to do what he wants to do, whether she is with it or not. I don't know if I should talk to my mom, but this about this, or if I should just let my brother do it on his own. I'm just not trying to see our mom hurt behind this. What should I do? Hmm.
Mm.
Kid, what you think?
Um, um, you can be there for moral support. I think you should be there. I guess when your brother talks to your mother about it, but I, it's like it's not your place to tell your mother that that your brother is gonna ask the girl to marry him. But I can understand you looking out for your mom because your mom is already tripped. Like she's already feeling some type of way. So that I don't know. I don't know.
um, I think that the
That's a
brother
lot.
should not. He should mind his business because I mean it's his business, but his that's his brother and the mother's.
Yeah.
That's their situation. You're the brother, or yeah, the brother, right? Yeah, you're the
Yeah.
brother, so you're gonna be there. Like you're gonna be there for your mother, regardless, and you're gonna be there for your brother because you seem like you're very neutral in the situation. But yeah, it's not really said, kid. It's not really their place to tell the mother about the marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, just butt out because at the end of the day, you could probably make it more of a hindrance being in the middle because you're kind of like straddling the fence. So your brother is going to want you to agree with him, and your mother's going to want you to agree with her, and then you're putting yourself in the middle,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a tug of war.
Mhm.
So I think that they should just work it out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mika. Because you over there being pretty,
Okay. Thank
being
you.
sexy over there.
After dark.
Okay.
Um, he seems to be happy. So I mean, the brother already seemed like he gonna do what he want to do anyway. I just think he's close to his older brother, so that's why he's telling them like, "Yeah, I'm really feeling it. Like I'm gonna marry her, or ask her to marry me." But I'm wondering, like, has the mom ever met this girl before? Like, is this all gonna just be thrown on her plate all at once? Like, boom, I'm getting married. Boom, she's 47. Like, or has mom met this lady before and determined, I don't think I like her because I don't know. Do it sound like the mom met her before?
I it sounds like they met, but once she found out how old she was, she just was like, "Nah."
Well,
I'll
the brother definitely met
Yeah.
the
The
girl
brother has met
The
the
brother
girl.
has. Yeah.
because he
Okay.
said she cool.
Yeah, and I
So
know
he
in
probably
the letter
heard.
he said that because of the age, his mother not dealing with her. So maybe she did meet and found out how old she was, found out
Okay.
how old she was, and she was like, "Oh no, no, next."
Mhm.
So
So,
wow.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna have to be something the mom is gonna have to deal with because clearly he's still dating the girl even after his mom finding
Mhm.
out about the age thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, as far as the brother, just be there for moral support. You already know what he's about to go through. Y'all both got the same mom, so y'all already know your mom's rap since y'all was little. So you already know what it's hitting for. Just be his moral support, and as long as your brother happy, I
But do
mean,
you think he should say something? That his question is like, do you think
no,
do you
he
think
not
that he
gonna
should
say nothing to the mother. Why would he say something to the mother? Because I think if he do that, his younger brother is going to not fuck with him. Is going to lose trust in him because he'll be like, why would you do that? Like that was my place to tell mom, not yours.
Yeah.
So I think by him doing that, he's going to cause issues with the younger brother. So he should just
mind his business? Like
My,
put it like that, but just be moral support. But he ain't gotta tell the mom. That's not his
not
struggle.
his place,
If he got
right?
an older woman, then that's his struggle. But you
Yeah.
know, just worry about your relationship and let little bro worry about his. Yeah.
yeah.
But she said in all such a just mind your business.
It's the same things.
Yes, pretty much. No matter how you wrap it up, it's my business.
God.
Yes, I need to sit back some more because my face be like this.
When I'm tipsy, it's hot. I feel like I'm sweating.
Okay.
I had to check.
You is giving me sexy.
I had to check the potency on this wine. This is 13.5%, bitch. That's what I said.
Oh,
I am
that's why you
Yes,
feeling
because they
sexy.
the girls, Black Girl Magic is these two girls that they are sisters and they didn't know
they
about
didn't
each
know each
other.
other until older. Girl, they was
And
on lip service the other day. I was watching them.
Oh,
they
They
was
did
on
the
the
whole.
Breakfast Club. That's how like a few
Oh,
weeks
that's how
back.
she got them too. Okay, yeah, I saw
Yeah,
them on
that's
lip
yeah.
service.
Well, Charlemagne, I think, was the one that got them on there.
Okay,
And
Charlotte.
oh
And
wow,
then
yeah.
that's an
he
interesting
did one of
And
story.
you
the
probably don't remember D'Angelo was shouting them out on his verses.
his verses. Oh yeah, I
Mhm.
don't remember because we was drunk and drinking and playing games. But yeah, they popping in there right now. They're one of the first black female wine company, like the top number one. They're making
Oh
bread.
wow.
They are, yes.
I think aren't they the only ones, the only
And
black
it's
women?
yes, and they are making, but it's other black companies that come out with wines, but they number one.
Mm.
One's up there. But the wine is pretty potent. I ain't gonna front because
Potently, yes.
I am okay. I'm potent over here.
Okay, and still drinking.
I know. But the brother need to mind his business, as Melanie was saying. Oh, kid,
Okay,
what did you say, kid? I didn't hear
She
you.
said she ain't know.
I said,
Oh, okay.
I said maybe be there for moral support, but it's not his place to say anything. But then after that, like I don't know what else to like. That's a situation.
Mm,
That's a
okay.
situation.
Well, what we saying in closing?
Mind your
Boom.
Mind your
business.
business.
I was like, be there for moral support. That's it. And
Mind your
what they say.
business.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
So, thank you. So with that, what I'm saying? Like coming through, Kiki. I love seeing y'all every week. Last week was popping though. I ain't gonna front. Well, the week before last was popping. But
Yes, it was.
On the mic.
Melanie, go
Yes.
ahead and plug us in. Like plug us.
I forgot I'll be having to do that now. So
It's
yeah. So if you want to come on the show, you have any ideas, suggestions, send us an email at firstladies2412@gmail.com. You can check us out on our Instagram. That is Drunken Threesomes, at Drunken Threesomes. We also have a Facebook page. It's the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. So yeah, anybody can come on and give their opinion if they like. If you have a business that you would like to be showcased on our Black Excellence segment, you can come on that as well. Yeah. And
Okay.
yeah. Mhm.
okay. And
Yeah.
so
And make sure you subscribe and make sure you like and make sure you comment and all that stuff and all that jazz. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure she was done this time. Yes.
Okay, I'm like, what? I'm supposed to say something?
Yes. Okay. So let's grab our glasses. Dang, you drinking already? Okay.
I was thirsty. My throat, my palate.
Where's that vodka bag? So let's clink. To another beautiful episode with you beautiful girls. And it's Black Girl Magic, because yes, honey. And okay. Deep throat.
Oh, I was a little parched.
And so, with that being said, after the throwback, just in case if you were still wondering, we are
still going strong.
You were fast.